Let's get into a little arena, ladies and gentlemen. Play a video game. Let me pop out my chat here right quick. I'm now live. The internet can totally see you now. Fantastic. Boom, boom. What would I do if nobody ever showed up? Guess somebody's gonna show up, right? Round two. What's up, my man? Hope you're having a good Friday evening, start to the weekend. Just thought I'd pass the time here, grinding a little arena with you guys, chatting. High Speed Pursuit, what is up? Coat Hanger, evening. I saw something on a stream the other night. I don't know if it was BG, maybe it was BG's stream. I know you're not in 3 Loki anymore. Where'd you end up at, brother? See if I can get these vanquishing blows too. It's end with SP1. Doc 82! What is up, my man? Hope life is treating you well, good sir. That you're chilling and digging map 5. Honestly, I don't know that I could ever play map 5 again. Ever. I'm really looking forward to hopefully like a map 7 or something. Omni. Oh, okay, cool, Code Hanger. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Awesome. Hope you guys are doing well over there, man. John LZ, what is up? Yeah, Doc, doing good, man. We are, we're flirting with Platinum 1 and Master. I need to, I'll check that after the stream because all the wars from yesterday to today have probably ended. So we should have our placement, but no, man, we're doing good. Just rocking and rolling. Knocking a little AQ out, doing decent more. Blade did come through for most of the boys, man. I want to say they were like 3 for 6 in BG1, BG2. I know Grand got them, Sparks got them. Yeah, there was only I think maybe 3 people at most that missed. Maybe 4. I think Jude went for him, but he only had like 1 try, so he wasn't really too fussed about it. But yeah, our prestige jumped over 100 points yesterday afternoon, which when you divide that by 30, that's a huge jump. Yeah, Jay got him. He was totally pumped. He was very, very excited, to say the least. So there's only a couple that weren't able to awaken him right away, but I know Sparks is going to be finishing up Labyrinth. I think tomorrow. He posted it earlier that he's like 98% or something, so he'll be done and have that generic awakening gem he can put right into him. Oh, Doob. Yeah, poor Doob, man. However, I will, he'll tell you too that his consolation pool of awakening his Archangel was not bad whatsoever. Because he's got really good prestige, and he's able to find a good use for him too. Great damage output. Hey, Scorpius Gaming, what is up, my man? I actually read your comment on one of my videos, but yeah, congratulations, dude. That you didn't have to awaken Medusa. You spun a 4-star crystal. There she is. That's awesome. She highest at rank 3, level 30. Awesome. Yeah, I've got her 330. I have a couple of Cosmic Awakening gems, and I want to put one into her, but at the same time, I can't place her on defense, and I don't know where I use her on offense right yet. But man, congratulations. Hey, Alex42. Yeah, the good doctor in the house. In the house. How come live stream not online? What do you mean? A little confused by that. Didn't notice me? Yeah, I'm just background noise, man. Don't worry about me. Just playing Arena, hanging out. It's Friday. Yeah, I went back to just a regular build when war got pretty serious, just for the simple fact that don't want your defenders, you know, you want it to be as hard as possible. I was running a willpower build, but then I did a bunch of math and was figuring out, you know, how much is willpower really helping them on defense and such, and you know, it was so negligible that I pulled those points out of willpower and I put them into courage, and I maxed out assassin and greater cruelty again. So I think they're better suited there. Got glass cannon maxed as well. So yeah, and plus I wanted to help out with the mini bosses in Alliance Quest a lot more, and with suicides, man, it's just impossible. And I never liked full suicides anyway. I was always a half suicides kind of guy, like what do you call it, double edge, just the bleed one. And then whenever I did that arena grind the other night, and I did turn on suicides for 24 hours. But other than that, yeah, I cannot wait. I really, really hope that they implement Very Goot's idea on having like just a button you can push. You know, hey, this is my mastery build for Arena. Costs this many units to switch, or hey, I'm going into Alliance Quest, Alliance War. This is what I want to use. That would be phenomenal. How did I manage the Killmonger grind? Just one fight at a time, buddy. One fight at a time. What's up, Q-Bug? Sometimes when you start a live stream, when you start a live treat, you need to come back to it. Live stream? Maybe live stream. Hey, Evil Interceptor, what's up, man? I saw your comment on my Void video. I appreciate that. That was pretty slick, man. I never used him before. I saw some stuff I could have done at the end where she wouldn't have pinned me against the wall. I could have pushed her back a few times, and it would have made things a lot smoother for me there towards the end. But really, as long as I make it out of that fight alive, I'm kosher, because that's the only fight I want to even use him for. So as long as he survives, I'm good with that. But I learned a few things along the way. That was my first time ever playing Void, so I took him to SIG 99 right before war started, and I don't regret it at all, man. It was a lot of fun, and I've done that fight with Blade before, but man, I'll tell you what, it was a lot easier with Void, for sure. You can make it like a regular fight, and of course evading takes 10% of their health or more, so yeah, it's awesome. Scorpius, hey man, you know, yeah man, I read your comment there earlier, buddy. Appreciate that. I'm glad it worked out for you. It feels like the day 12.0 came out when I took them off. For Arena, yeah, dude, I'll agree with you. While most of my fights are over in the 20s, they sometimes can get into the 30s. Where when I was running the full suicides and you know, assassin and everything, it definitely didn't get out of mostly the teens. Like, this fight would have probably been over by now, but it's still not too bad. But yeah, you can see he's still alive, so that's the worst part. So yeah, if they ever come out with a way to just switch between it and keep it relatively affordable, like, why not make these grinds easier for people, you know? Doc A2 is here. I gotta go, too embarrassed. Close war, all eyes on my BG attack. I'm getting smashed by Medusa and my backup didn't show with the counter. Ugh. That is not good. Hashtag nerf B Manny's Void skills. Thank you. Thank you. I've made it as a meme where people are saying son of a B Manny, so if I can get people to nerf me now, I think I can retire. Like, you know, it'd be totally good. Made a fool of myself and just saw, hey, high speed, Doc 82. I'll tell you what, man. We faced an outfit 2 wars ago, not this last war before last, where they got absolutely wrecked by BGs. They had to send 3 people to it, so it totally cost them the middle section. It was just really, I mean, it's kind of sad to see, you know, they're running the Holy Trinity, and that didn't seem to help them. Although, if they had a little bit more skill maybe, or knowledge about how she worked, I think that Ghost Rider could have done the fight for him, no problem. But yeah, the way it was, man, he wrecked him, damn near killed him. Should I use all my 5-star generic 6 stones on Blade? You can bring him to 150. Limb, man, that's not a bad idea. I mean, he has the prestige. He's got a lot of, he scales really well in terms of how his signature ability works for how much power it takes for him to regenerate. The only thing I'll say is if you had other champs that either needed to be ranked or that would bump your prestige as well, to chuck a few into all of them, then you may just want to run some numbers and see where your best bang is going to be for putting those stones to work. We secretly placed MODOK in war, and a dude died 17 times. 565 Starlight, 455 Dorm, 455 Magic, over and over again. That's just sad, man. You can beat MODOK and not even hit him. You just got to be kind of good at the game, I guess. I fought him on a debuff immune mini numerous times, and I use Stark Spidey a lot because once you build his poise charges, he hits really hard. So I just hit him when he's blocking mostly. What's up, Hobbit Crom? Mephisto is great for Medusa. You're absolutely right. I have a 4-star. I actually duped him today from 3PHC, which is awesome because I was going to use a gem on him, but I just don't know if I want to take him up to rank 5 yet or not. I'm on the fence because I got to think about my war team overall. It's like, do I bring in Void, Blade, and Stark? Void, Blade, and Magic. If I bring in Mephisto instead, like, I don't know. It depends on who the boss is, so I might still take him up. Watching BG and AW taught me how to fight Medusa. She isn't that bad. Nah, man. It's like anything in life. You gotta have the right tool for the job. You can't just go in there guns blazing with whoever, like Blade or something. I mean, he can put in work. It depends on what node she's on too, but he can put in work. But there's definitely better tools for the job for sure. And that's why I like Void so much. But for me, he's like a strictly node 24 killer. Couldn't get off the SP1. It's alright. You got another 5-star skill, Thor Ragnarok. Okay. Yeah, he's good for prestige too, man. That's a tough one. Hey, Bentopia, how you doing? What's good with Morningstar? Got her in 5 blade crystals, including Blade. Hell, man, that's awesome. Morningstar is amazing. If you can, I'd have to double check with somebody that's got her, or at least, really reviewed her stats and abilities. But on defense, she's a monster. So she's great. Of course, bleed immune. Unblockable SP2 when she has soul charges, I think it is. So yeah, there's a lot of things going for her, man. She's a great champ. Pretty high damage output too, I think. Yeah. MODOK is fixed. He doesn't parry anymore when he attacks into his block. That would be awesome. They said that they were supposed to come out with that fix in 17.1 or something, and then like the new patch came out, and people were like, "Why isn't he fixed?" And then somebody else replied back like, "Oh, they looked at something and we're actually on like 17.0 point something, so we're not on 17.1, so the fix may be coming." But yeah, I kind of had the same thing. I fought a few MODOKs in like arena and stuff, and I didn't get parried once, and I haven't had to fight any more, so I haven't seen it. But that'd be phenomenal, man, because I don't care if he blocks, but yeah, that whole auto parry thing, like, nah, you gotta take care of that for sure. I posted my opening for Blade on my channel, and it's pretty hilarious. Rip neighbors. Alright, I'll try to check that out, buddy. Sure, Quickshot has her. Oh, wait. Yeah, poor Quickshot. Especially when, like, man, a buddy of mine, he messages me, right? And he's like, "Hey, I've got three shots for Blade. Should I spin them? How should I do it?" And I was like, dude, and this is what General Maniac said in our line chat, he said, spin 1, pop 2. So my buddy, he sends me a message. He said, "Man, I spun 1 and I popped 2. The first one he spun, he got punished for 20.99. And then he sends me a screenshot. He popped 2 and got and duped Blade in the next 2. So yeah, that is one of the the little myths or something going around about, well, I don't know what you want to call it exactly, not necessarily a myth, but it kind of seems to work. So if it works, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm actually gonna save, I think, 30,000 shards and pop 2 of the new feature crystals, just because I'd love to have a shot at void. Because, man, I honestly, I have 86 stones, and I would probably just go ahead and use my generic on him. I've got 1 generic left, but he's just so valuable, and his health pool is so good. Even though, but I'm gonna do a little bit more testing, because the 4-star void has a lot of health too. And as long as I can survive node 24 with my 4-star, I don't know that I'd take up the 5-star unless he can increase my prestige. So I got a little bit of thinking to do, for sure. Am I the only one who enjoys being backup for AW? Well, we moved a guy to backup our last war, and he was like, F yeah, like, I'm gonna go do Labyrinth, and like, he just got to hang out for a day. So, and he came in and had 1 fight today to finish a mini off before he opened the boss up. But, I mean, I wouldn't mind switching with somebody as long as, you know, they had the champs and the skill to take my lane and do what I do on a normal basis. That'd be fine. I also don't like, and I don't know what it is about, like, either my account or the defenders I place or what, but I get MVPs like all the time, even though I know there's other people who gotta be exploring just about as much as me. So I wouldn't mind giving somebody else the opportunity to snag a couple of MVPs and that kind of thing. Just for the memes. You got it, Beth. You got it. 4-star, yeah, I know. But hey, man, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. BG told me I should make that video just because nobody else is going to be making that video. Because no one's going to open them. So I figured, what the hell? I'll go ahead and do it. I'll be a guinea pig. We get shards pretty quick, man, and I like to play arena, so I get what, over 5,000 a week. So really, if I did 2 of them, it would set me back like 2 weeks, essentially, on how many extra shards I'd be spending on them. So that's not too big of a deal. I'm holding out on ranking my 5-star void. Really? My alliance mate just took him to 565. Yeah, buddy. 565 void would just destroy some stuff, man. The debuff, like degen, or I don't know what you want to call it, just the damage that his debuffs do is absolutely insane. The damage over time that he can do. So I wouldn't hold out if I didn't have to. I would, if I had him, I'd definitely take him up for sure. Void can jump to past 7 after 24 and head to 42 Arc Overload. Mephisto's popular there. Yeah, Coathanger, I do line 6 on the first part, go from 24, but I take line 8. And Gran, the Grand Scheme, Gran Kahonu, he jumps over to line 7, and he uses Quake. I think pretty much like no matter who's there, he uses Quake. Because, yeah, Blade would rinse Mephisto anyway. And I just run up and I do lane 8 and I do the flare node. It's usually pretty quick. Blade or Stark Spidey kind of just knocks it out for me. MVP is coming from stack defense. You got, that could be. My rating this war is over 40,000. I'm actually placing all, for the first time I think, placing all 455 or equivalent defenders. So pretty stoked about that. Yeah, the BG I'm in, nobody wants to be backup. It's great to be backup. You can choose your champ specifically for the opponents. It gives you the upper hand. That's true. That is true. There's much less risk of dying, since you know, like, you know, usually you know who you're going up against. Even though you can see skill, or not skill, but like, is it a skill science? You can see the class ahead of time. But if you're going to help somebody out who maybe got KO'd by somebody or something, then yeah, that can be a big help for sure. Better than them expiring, but still sad if it ends up being Sentry. I think I might have missed something there. Yeah. How is MVP percent added? I think it's like how many kills you get, how many kills your defense gets, exploration, and your defender rating. I'm pretty sure. Might not take all those into consideration, but I know it's defender rating and some kills, and exploration, I mean. But yeah, there's a popular theory about all the crystals that early ones get the better odds to entice more people to buy them. Yeah, I've heard that. Since you would be the very first person to buy a new feature, that's true. I don't know if anybody has got that thing. It'll be a little bit before I can get it, but hey, man, maybe nobody's opened yet. But yeah, I've heard that if people are buying like the FGMC's featured Grandmaster crystals, they're buying them within the first like 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and people have had really good luck with it. The guy that I follow on YouTube, Johnny Trims Gaming, he made a video about that, and yeah, sure enough, man, he popped some, got the champ he was after. It's kind of crazy. No one in my ally knows Ink War. I don't know if I know what you mean either there, buddy. Hey, Fitz, my man, stopping by for a quickie. Hey, anytime, man, I'm always good for a quickie. Ask Cam. Ask Cam. I run Pat 2 headed and clear 8 to 9 nodes, but your defense sucks. Is that keeping you from getting like MVPs and stuff? Yeah, that would make sense. And sometimes, you know, if you don't have ranked 455 defenders, but see, that's just the point in everybody's progression, man. I've got all my 455s sorted for attack, so I've really been focusing on 455s for defense now. It takes time, man, for sure. Hey, it's not Carson. What's up? Used my 5-star generic on Stark. I did too. And a Mystic Gem on Magic. Ooh, nice. After getting and duping Blade. Fantastic, man. I used a Mystic on Dormammu whenever I got him. He is not sigged up, but that's what I did too. Alright, week for the account. Yes, sir, man. Magic, Stark, got and dupe Blade. Man, you can't get much better than that. How was Dreamin's first war? I want to say pretty good. Evil. I don't know exactly. I mean, I didn't hear anything bad. And this is kind of a rough war for us. We died more than we should have, and the alliance we were up against didn't hardly die at all. So that was a little bit rough. But he's not in my BG, so not 100% sure on his performance. I think he's okay though. I mean, he's got a pretty good account, so should be. Better be, right? Second to last. Okay. Trying. I don't see it, buddy. Just post again. Clear more nodes, but have crappy defense. You'll get every MVP. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Holy Trinity aside, it's still fun to go into AW with other champs if you can. Yeah, just depends. You just got to get it done. Solo to 450 jugs, middle mini with full MD with your 455 voodoo. Yeah, that's tricky. It depends how close the war is, you know. I mean, and how seriously you guys are taking it, because you know each death like that you lose points on counts towards your season total and everything. So you never want to give up any more deaths than you have to. But yeah, it's always fun. I prefer to bring different champs into Alliance Quest personally. I mean, I have to have a staple like Bleed Immune champ or something, but otherwise it's fun to mix it up. Like I bring my 6-star Cable in a few days. I'll bring in Iceman sometimes. I usually try to bring Magic and another regen champ for sure, like Blade or Voodoo. I really like Ghost Rider, so Ghost Rider usually stays on the team because he's my Bleed Immune and he's just a all-around solid champ. So I think Dorkity Diggity Dave opened one of the new features and got Nebula. Oh, okay. Well, it's okay, I suppose. But hey, Void's in there. Void's in there. I 550 Luke Cage. All I need for level 5 MD champs. Rinse to 455 Mordo on a bleed node. Okay. Loving using the crap out of him. Tony, that's awesome, man. I don't know that. See, I've got Luke Cage. I've got him at rank 2 now. He's awakened. And I know that Brian did the whole Blade rank up video meme thing yesterday. But I'm not sure that I could rank my Luke Cage to 455, and even if I did, I'm not sure I'd totally use him. I need to read into him a little bit more about how they've, tweaked him, upgraded him, that kind of thing. But I'm glad you like him, sir. What would be the best masteries for first Labyrinth of Legends with Stark? Wolf. Let's see. Well, in the first area, it's going to be pretty standard, and honestly, I don't know that I would worry about courage so much, for the simple fact that you need to keep Stark above 50% for all fights, so you don't need to worry about courage. Just get enough points in there to, let's see, open up. You'll need 15 at least, and then you're going to want to max out Assassin. You're going to want to, in defense, chuck some stuff into like physical resistance, block proficiency. I don't even think you don't even need points in recovery, because like salve recovery, I mean those would just be wasted on him. Perfect block potentially, but yeah, physical resistance, that'd be great. He needs a lot of that, and then for the utilities, 1 point in dexterity, 1 point in parry. You'll have extra points, so you could max out parry and stupefy. But it's going to be all about the damage for him, man. No fury masteries, anything like that. Yeah, we had the War on Lock, and Path 4 doesn't require anything special. Nah, not hardly. It's pretty straightforward. Got the bleed at the end. See, we mix up lanes, so it kind of changes. Like someone will jump inside to outside, outside to inside, that kind of thing. I have 4 tier 2 alphas in the overflow, and oh man, that's okay. Not a good problem. Not a good start, and not even close to a rank 4 5-star. Gonna have to grind to farm T4CC. Only viable rank 4 champs are Blade, Morningstar, and Sentry. I'll take any of them up over them expiring, even Sentry. Oh man, I hope you get the class catalyst you need, man. Because yeah, those are great champs that could all go to 455. Sentry, as long as he's awakened, he's got awesome prestige. But Morningstar Blade, obviously totally worth 455, even unawakened. So you got good choices. I hope you get the catalyst you need, brother. I don't know how far away you are or anything like that, but I definitely hope they don't expire for you. Red Hulk is good versus Mephisto. Okay, yeah, because he turns the incineration into those heat charges, and man, he does some sick damage when he's got 10 heat charges. So that's awesome. My goodness gracious. What have the mortals done to deserve a 2-night consecutive stream from the beautiful Bee Manny? Dude, my family's falling asleep early is what it is. So what is it, when the bird's away, the kids will play, something to that effect? Anyway, having fun. Sipping on some orange juice now, heavy medication at its best. Yeah, dude, I hope you get to feeling better, dude. Being under the weather is like not fun for anybody. And this dude's just hammering me. Unstoppable Colossus plays so aggressive. In my opinion, Luke Cage is all about the indestructible, a bit of power control, so rank 3 is totally viable. Oh yeah, I'll definitely take him to rank 3. Is this gonna do it? Nice, vanquishing blow. Yeah, I'll definitely take him rank 3. I've got 86 stones too, so I could take him to Sig 100. I'm kind of holding out, because if I got Void, I'd want to be able to Sig him up for sure. Want to make bad decisions but can't find a link? Just go into Google, type in Ladies of the Night, and that is going to set you down a path that you probably can't come back from. So, good luck. 565 Archangel or Stark? I would probably do Stark, personally. Archangel's great, but he is severely limited against bleed and poison immune, and there's a lot of that in Alliance War. And Stark is viable throughout the contest, so. Loved your tango with your mango when we were married. There you go. Hey, Jam the Man, what is up, my friend? Contest of Noobs, hello, hello. Let's see, I think I can claim a little bit here, at least one. Alright, is that my 440s? Got a couple more rounds here, and we'll go jump into these 5 stars. What's the best node for Mephisto to be on in war? On your attack. Robert, he is a, man, personally, he's a worthless defender. A lot of people bring in blades, and he just gets run over, man. So, if you're in a lower tier or in a tier where maybe people don't have as many blades running around, then you can put them on like an arc overload, a recovery node, a flare, the flare node that you know, they get an increased attack but have a degen put on them, because when he goes to trigger his regen, obviously they have to wait through it and then they got to fight him again, basically. So one of those kind of nodes. Just depends though. And Cam says all or nothing. Yeah, that could probably work too. You need 2 science, 3 mystic, or 4 skill. Ugh. Hope for the buff sentry. Or, man, that's a lot. That's a lot of catalysts you need before they before they expire, man. Good luck. Am I in basic? Yes, I am. The way I'm doing arena right now is pretty much like I'll start out in the 5-star feature arena, and I will do enough to get me into the infinite streak where I can just run my 5 stars. So I typically in the first round run all my 5 stars and my 550s, and I might do that like a couple times just to get the number up. This basic arena, it goes so fast. I'll put up 1.8 here, and then I'll pretty much focus all my attention on the 5-star arena until I hit my goal, and then after that I will go to, and anything that's left in me, I'll go and do the 4-star feature arena, and I might put a couple rounds in the lower arenas just to hit the first few milestones. Doc, blowing kisses. So good to see you. Run Stark, Blade, and Mephisto on Alliance War offense. Yep, that's a good call. That's why I'm thinking about ranking my Mephisto to 550 for sure. 7 mil for 5-star feature. Gosh, that's pretty good. I'll be at 7 mil after my next run. My goal is 9. That's always been my goal, and it looks like it was a pretty good call with what happened last round to a few people who got shafted. Because it's like, why are you gonna do like a little over 8 when the 7 mil milestone's right there? I always thought I'm gonna hit at least the next one. So, B-Manny, where would you use Mephisto offensively? Any nodes or lanes in particular? Well, I like him for the synergy with Blade. He gives it to, of course, gives him danger sense against all mystics in general, but also if you take like lane 6, go up against poison, he's poison immune, and he's also excellent against with the soul imprisonment, like what you see right now. If this was Medusa, she would have no furies, and you could keep him off of her the whole fight. So if that's the case, then yeah, he shuts down Medusas for sure. If I get level 55, I can hold 3 extra tier 2. Oh, dude! Only 1 expiring then? Well, first of all, throw on some XP boost, buy some refills, go do some story questing, or do it over and over and over again, whatever you gotta do. Whenever I was trying to level up to 60, I would put on an XP boost, a 50%er, and just refill over and over. And there was a fight in I want to say Act 4 where there's 2 fights right in a row, so I think it's like 6 energy, and it was one of the parts of the map where you're starting to actually get like really good you know, XP, and you could do 2 fights right in a row, and I would back out, and I'd go do the 2 fights, I'd back out, 2 fights, back out, and just do that until I hit level 60. Is it possible to stream with nothing but your iPhone and MacBook? Yeah. Like the funds for an Elgato, something similar. I don't have an Elgato. I've got an iMac, so MacBook, I assume pretty much same thing. What I do is I use OBS, and I use like QuickTime. So in QuickTime, I've got my phone plugged in via a USB cable, and then in QuickTime, I go in and I say do a new recording, right? And then I select my iPhone as the source, and so it displays. And then in OBS, I do a capture window, and I have it capture the QuickTime window. And then from there, I just have a headset plugged in, and you're all set, buddy. So yeah, it's totally possible. Level 52, okay. Yeah, get to 55, man. You're not too far away. You got time. Aldo Sapiens, I'm glad you're back as well, sir. What is up? I need advice. Go for 5-star blade or 5-star basic. Currently at 8k shards, would have a 440 blade. I've got a 550 blade and a 565 blade, and I mean, personally, I can't recommend the 5-star version enough. Let me go ahead and do this Alliance Quest fight real quick before somebody else sneaks in there on me. But if you got a chance at it, man, take it, because this is the last time that you'll have I mean, obviously everybody saw BG's opening. It wasn't he didn't get him in 7 tries, but this is the last time you'll have like a shot tailored for him. Even though Gran got him in the basic, you could get him in the basic, but I'd say take your best shot that you have for him for sure now. Rank 4 unduped Green Goblin. Not unless I had other options. I mean, you could pull him in a 6-star, got juice. I just pull him in a 6-star, and you know, why would I rank my 5-star now? Have you ever been on the Buffett node on War? Yeah, man. Every path, Roy. That's what I take. All right, this is Cyclops. I'm gonna save Stark for later. Yeah, we'll just use Blade. I'm gonna focus up for just a sec. This is a pretty quick fight. Getting that little rhythm. It's nice. This might do it. Deep wounds for the win. Love me some deep wounds. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I don't want to finish exploring Act 4 for 4 more tier 2 alphas. So yeah, just something. Yeah, something what I was talking about. Just do like a couple fights in a row, back out, do a couple fights, back out, do a couple fights. You may not be making a lot of progression, but you're essentially, you know, spending units on energy refills so that you don't lose your T4 or tier 2 alphas, man, because you can't afford to lose those bad boys for sure. All right, now I got a decision to make. All right, I'm gonna refresh Blade after I do this so it keeps my teams even. But this, oh man, when I go for a champ, like again in the future, this is gonna be the team right here, and then I'm gonna refresh over and over and over again, and I'll tell you what, dude, it'll give me crazy points. Did a completion run Act 5 for all your current tier 2 alphas. Nice. Beast mode. Oh yeah, it's my path, man. You get used to your path, get used to your fights. And Cable, that long reach, dude, he can end fights so quickly in arena for me, especially with suicides. But I found they're about the same time. It's usually like the D-Gen and an SP1 was killing them with suicides. So yeah, obviously I got a little bit more now that I'm not running suicides, but not too bad. How far am I going in the 6-star arena? You mean 5-star arena, the feature? I'll put up like 9 million. Probably fuzz above. Yeah, 68k points. Oh man, this is actually the second time, I guess, that I've got to run Green Goblin. And as a 6-star, he actually hits pretty hard. Because I've only got mine, obviously, at rank 125 as a 5-star. So this guy was like a nice breath of fresh air in terms of being able to actually do a little bit of damage to the opponent. Let's see. Vanquishing Blow, thank you very much. Boosted Blade refresh 2 times, gotta be like 3 or more 6-star refresh. Oh yeah, if you can get the boost. I actually lucked out whenever I was getting my run started for Killmonger, and I opened those greater arena boosts and I pulled 2 skill 5-star ones, so that helped a ton. He was giving me 60 some odd thousand a round, so he was like having another 6-star on the roster. But I didn't have Green Goblins, but I was still doing like 170,000 I think per round with them boosted. But it didn't last forever, man. I mean, you're not gonna have enough boost to do it for an entire arena grind. No way. It's a lot. You got 5-star Cable. Is he rank 3 worthy? Is he awakened? Maybe awakened. Or if you're just got, you know, class cats laying around. But he's decent. Alright, so let's see how many points I got here. I'm curious. So that was like 60, 60. That was like 130. 129, 130. Plus 40, 170,000. Yeah, sweet. Man. That's gonna... Unawakened. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Depends on where you want to use him. He'll still get the regen, but he won't get the power gain. So he wouldn't be the best for defense. Awakened on defense, sometimes he can be a pain. Tough question. Alright, sweet. Those are kinds I like. If I end up having a single tier 2A in the overflow and only have the T4CC for Sentry unduped to rank 4, should you do it? Yeah, I would say so. He's going to be added to the regular crystal eventually, first of all. Second of all, you might end up with a Science Awakening gem along the way somewhere, and there you go, pop it into them. Plus, you know, you never want those catalysts to go to waste, even if you are having to spend 3 to save 1. I'd say go for it. Contest of noobs. I almost don't want to read that, but am I going to try to dupe Killmonger 5-star from featured Grandmaster crystals? Absolutely not. I will not be doing that, buddy. I will never open batches of those things again. If I need shards or something, I might open like a handful to see if I can get some 4-star shards, but otherwise, nope. I've sworn those things off. They are the devil. They're super expensive, so nope. Nope. Pretty weak player, just a few 550s, but Act 5 completion gave me some crazy stuff. Oh yeah, man, it'll help your progression a ton. Whenever I started playing, I think Act 4 had just come out, like the final part of Act 4 had just come out. So, and Tier 2 alphas like didn't mean anything to me at the time because I couldn't hardly get Tier 4 class catalysts to rank anybody, so it didn't even hardly matter. But yeah, they've really made it so that the progression curve is much steeper than when most of us started playing. Like arenas like these, of course, did not exist. So with the change to Cable and True Strike, Cable may be much more useful. Possibly. The only thing about Cable's True Strike is it's off of his SP3 WEC, and I mean, how many times you got to hit somebody to get to an SP3, you know? So if you're thinking about using a Cable against a Spider-Man or Nightcrawler, like, they're probably going to be dead by the time you even get to it. For me, True Strike needs to happen quick. You got to be able to do it quickly somehow. I'm not really sure. Karnak's about the only one I know with that SP1, and his doesn't seem to last all that long. So, and maybe Killmonger, but once again, that's another kind of new champ that I'm still learning a bit. I haven't done much with him. Hey Blix, what's up, man? I just realized you can't get L1 vanquishing blow points with Spider Cleanse. You just realized that? That was like a meme joke going around last time they did vanquishing blows. That's almost like, you know, trying to kill Gwenpool with a special when that's on. It's like, nope. Not gonna happen. New to the channel, Arneb, gosh. Bhattacharya? Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. But thanks. I appreciate you swinging by, hanging out a little bit. Hope your grind's going good if you like to grind Arena. B Manny, you got the burn from featured Grandmaster? Duh, dude. I opened 100, which I still need to put that video together. I opened 100 for Void, and I got him as a 4-star a couple times, but 0 5-stars. Totally worthless, man. I mean, what the hell, you know? Like, what kind of odds are those? Just terrible. Just a money pit, man. I mean, if you're like super baller rich, don't mind dropping thousands and thousands of dollars on those things, and that's cool, but I can't do it. I'd rather spend like I did for Killmonger, you know, buy a couple Odins and guarantee myself a champ. and I have battle chips off of it. Plus, it went on during Perfect Series, so I cranked out like 30, 40,000 for Perfect Series. And like I said, I guaranteed myself the champ. So, yep, it's way better than gambling. Very good. Yeah, it does both arena and a crap ton of feature gram. Like I said, man, how the other half lives, dude. That guy probably like has lobster for breakfast, and then doesn't even finish it because he doesn't want it all. I'm good with that. Guys, am I the only one going for Thor Jane Foster? Probably. I hope there's some people in the pool with you. I think mine's like $6.99, so I'm definitely not going for her. For sure. Contemplated going for the 5-star because I don't have her. She'd be arena fodder, and if I ever got her, you know, it'd be a dupe for 6-star shards. But at the same time, it just did that pretty hard grind, even though, you know, it was only really like a 24-hour grind. But 30 million in 24 hours is no joke. It's still quite a bit of playing. Killmonger will be good. I hope so. I think so. She's an old champ. A lot of people has a 4-star. Yeah, the cutoff would be super low for Jane Foster, for sure. I better not go much higher than 1.8, to be honest with you. Armored Lion. Do I have Killmonger? Yeah, man. I did a stream on it yesterday where I claimed him from Arena. I got 115th place. Damn 100. You got it, buddy. Wait, what did I say? I forgot. Anyway. Oh, 100 crystals. Yeah. Yep. Kind of one of those bad life decisions that I'm famous for around here. Very good face reveal. No, I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, rip the guy at 151, no doubt. Because I did 39, and a buddy of mine in Legion, thanks so much, Hergato. He did 39 and like some change, like 39, 200,000 or something, and he placed 114th, so he was one place ahead of me. So yeah, somebody like my goal initially was 35, and then after I got going, I was like, I'm gonna push higher. And I saw that the cutoff today and the JPEG that was sent out was like 37 million, so I'm definitely glad I went higher. So somebody who's at like 36.8, yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. I pronounce it well? Thanks, dude. I'm sorry. A lot of double consonants and stuff in there had me tripped up. Glad I didn't butcher too bad. Going for 5-star Jane. Should be low-hanging fruit. New York Smitty. You, sir, are relatively correct. The only tricky thing, man, is that there is no like reference point in these arenas, man. You are totally shooting in the dark. Now I know a lot of people can make an educated guess. Brian Grant and others, you know, say about 24. If I wanted her, I'd probably do like 27, roughly 28 is probably where I'd hit. Even though I think that the cutoff will be lower than that, but it's just really hard to tell, man. It depends on what people want to spend, how much they want to play, that kind of thing. Do they even have a life outside of MCOC? Man, no idea. Why did I pick, I should have used Archangel in this fight. His blade, sometimes I can't parry him. He's got the increased attack. Let's see if I can get him power locked. Cool. Didn't drain him, but that's alright. Should hit him with a heavy early on. There's one of those missed parries. This guy must have not been able to dupe him. Alright, sweet, he's down. Gosh. Jane Thor would be great if they gave her power control. Yeah, she's actually pretty cool, man. She goes through arena fights so fast. Just the parry, bust them in the teeth, you know. I mean, she hits so hard. So, yeah, she's a fun champ, for sure. You got 59th place for 5-star Killmonger. Oh, man, Contest of Noobs. Awesome, dude. What'd you put up? You had to be in the 40s, I imagine, right? That's a hell of a score. Congratulations. 5-star generic gem, AA or Void? Ooh. That's a tough call, man. I really like Void now. I think he's a little bit more useful than Archangel. for me personally, because I have a 455 Archangel that I use a mutant gem on, and I don't use them anywhere. So, for me, it'd have to be. Let's see, I want to switch these two. It'd have to be Void, but that's tough. I'd think on it a little bit more. Oh man, that was your boy Fabio. That sucks. Should have did just a little bit more. He didn't accept your friend request. How do you manage time to grind so much? Well, I mean, let's see. I've been streaming for 50 minutes. So I just kind of, like I said, man, my wife and kids went to bed. I wanted to grind some arena. I'll sit down. I can run all of my 5 stars and put up close to 2 million points in about 30 minutes. And so I only have to do that, you know, maybe twice a day at the most to hit, you know, my goal. And then the other arenas, I can just kind of use my 550s as I want to. I don't even run them every time they refresh or anything like that. Just every once in a while, you know, take a bathroom break or something. I can run through my 550s in just under 15 minutes. So it's not too bad. Just make time, I guess. Refreshing champs, will you give up? Okay, cool. Hey, Enough Child, what is up, my man? Good to see you. 42.5. Alright, sweet. Yeah, it's a good score. I'm in a group and I saw somebody's post that dude did 50 million, right close to it. I don't know where he placed exactly, but he was up there. I think he might have missed the first round or something, so he really didn't want to miss the other time. Hey, Doc Strange. Hello, hello. Nice to be able to finally catch one of your streams. Afara, welcome. Yep, just hanging out here Friday evening. It's a rainy day. I don't know about, you know, what tomorrow's going to hold, if anything. I think my wife probably wants me to help her or continue framing out the office I'm building for her in our basement. So I need to get it framed, get some insulation up on the foam board insulation up on the concrete, and then, you know, set a doorway and do some other stuff. Run a little electrical, be all good. Just pulled 4-star HTD from PHC. HTD. I don't know who that is. I can't think off the top of my head who that is. Would have taken the Medusa I miss, but it's 5-star shards, I guess. Yep, 5 stars are always good. 5-star shards are always good. Hey, BG, what's up, man? Are you not subscribed? Did you not get my notification? I don't know if they go out or not. But hey, man, what is good? Oh, Howard the Duck. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got a 550 Howard the Duck still. I never was able to rank him down. And he gets, I don't know that I've ever pulled him a second time though, but if I do, that's the thing, man. If you can get your champs up to that Sig 99 every time you're pulling them, you know, you're pulling, it's usually what, double shards, so you're looking at 550 shards every time. That's huge. Mango Tango, man, BG, I'm gonna reach out to Mango Tango for you. I think I'll be your spokesperson, man. I will get you that sponsorship. Tell them I'll lay it on them. Tell them exactly what's going on, what they're gonna do for you. You might have to wear a Mango Tango t-shirt or something on your streams. I'm just saying, or hoodie even. But we'll get you paid, brother. We will get you paid. Yeah, he watched my video. He PM'd me about it. Oh, you misspelled night, Evil. That's the problem. How to donate? I don't know, man. It depends. If you're on mobile, I have no idea. I think you'd have to do it in like Safari or something, not the YouTube app. If you're on desktop, there's that little icon, $sign. B-Man, you know some Legends times for Monthly and Michael B. Jordan. You know, that should be coming out quick. Yes, I do know some times. The Michael B. Jordan, I know a few people who are right around that hour mark. Quickshot, Vex, a couple others who are maybe just over. And then you have the other challenge, the monthly, let's see, I think 3 hours. I think I heard anywhere from 3:15 to 3:30, roughly, to 3:40. So those are some various times. So I don't know, take with it what you will. I don't know if you went for it or not, but that's kind of what I was hearing on times, anyways. Every account usually has a white whale champ. Who is yours? White whale champ. What do you mean, Hobbitcrom? You talking about like, yeah, I don't know what you mean exactly by that. White whale. Please elaborate, and I will gladly tell you who it is, if I can understand it a little bit more. Cam tried. Oh yeah, on Twitter, whenever whatever they call them, your husband. Yeah, your partner. Your husband. That's. Oh man, he didn't try hard enough. He didn't try hard enough. I'll show him the Iris wristwatch. They'll have to. I'll have to obey, I think. Like, oh, since you put it that way. BG official North American Mango Tango rep. Yep, absolutely. What's up, Steiny? Happy thumbs up Friday to you, good sir. The weight is killing me. Yeah, contest noobs. I assume that was your first legend run, potentially. I remember my first one, man, and even subsequent ones, like for 5.4. I just tried to forget about it, because if you sit there and like refresh the forums or check them every day, like, is it coming out? Like, oh man, it gets hard. The weight is super difficult. You just want to know, but they should be coming out, I would say, next week. They've usually been pretty quick about it. I'll end up being Brian's next ex, who says I'm not already. I may have had some ties with Pepsi, who owns Naked Juice, but since that juice gives you the squirts, I guess it won't help. That's right. Oh, elusive champ, white whale. Oh, okay, cool. I got you now. Right now it's Medusa, because I keep trying to get her and the game just does not want to give her to me. For a really long time it was Doctor Strange. I got him in, I think, Ahreeeena a long time ago, and I mean, I just never pulled him, and then now I've pulled him like 4 times recently, so he came around. But other than that, man, I think I've got almost every champ that's in the basic. Like 4-star anyways, like 5-star, yeah, of course, I'm not even close, but... What is this nonsense? The senses of this nonsense, Mr. Skeen. Good to see you, Gran. What is that, brother? Like a champ you'll never see in Crystal's a champ you'll never pull. Like mine's Wolverine. 3 years of playing, you never pulled him? Really? Dude, I've been littered with Wolverines. Got him from the Valentine's Day crystal last year, actually. Like the romance crystal they gave out 4-star. Dornell Mingo, what is up? Yeah, like, I mean, I went over my roster, I think yesterday, and I have 101 4-stars. I'm not sure exactly how many are in the game. I mean, I know I'm probably missing... I gotta be missing somebody. I don't have Morningstar, who is, of course, just released. Can't think now. I know I'm missing a few, but I gotten duped like Gwenpool recently. Gotten duped Mephisto. So yeah, I don't know. You keep playing, you get them. But yeah, 3 years. That's weird. Oh man. All right. Let's see here. Class disadvantage for some advantages. All right, I'll take it. It's all good. Every single time with their juice. Oh boy. I've never tried. I don't even know, like, my wife does most of the grocery shopping. I've never asked her to, like, specifically look for Mango Tango. I mean, I'm sure I can find it at, like, Kroger or something. You know, it's probably pretty standard stuff. But, yeah. When you say Mango Tango, it reminds me of Tang. I think that was the name of it, Tang. Just a straight up, like, orange juice-ish style drink that they had that was like really tart. and it just doesn't sound appealing. But how do I like? Oh yeah, Luke Cage. Yeah, how is Luke Cage? I saw briefly that 4-star or that fight you did against Red Hulk, and when you said that was like your initial reaction was real. Like, what the hell? Like, he's only hitting for 80. Like, how long do you plan on being there? That would be just a ridiculous fight. I guess not made for Labyrinth. Like, I'll read the label. But apparently he's good in other aspects. Red Hulk hits really hard. No, I can tell you that for sure. Grew up on Tang. Yeah, okay, I had the name right. Haven't had that in years. Yeah, I don't know. I could drink it again, man. It just sounds like just the name wants to give me acid reflux and heartburn, I think. So I'm good. I'm good. There's 113 champs. Hobbit, would that include like Kang, Red Suit Deadpool, and who's the other one I'm trying to think of here? Immortal Iron Fist? Because if so, then I mean those are kind of hard to come by. I mean, I opened the crystals. I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to get the Red Suit Deadpool, of course, and then Kang. I mean, I'm not real big into those gifting crystals and stuff like that. I did enough to hit the milestones for the Tier 2 Alpha Shards, but wasn't too concerned. I wish he did up your prestige though. Okay. I checked him at Sig 100 and it wasn't bad, but he wasn't going to make my top. But I was curious about that, if he affected your prestige. I mean, I'm sure you still have some Tier 2 Alphas. I'd probably hold out for a little while, man, because you and I both know, BG, that if we get Void, like, every Science Stone is going right to him, for sure, hands down. Tang, when that, yeah, Sunny D knockoff, man. There you go, bringing it back. Yeah, BG, I wouldn't feed him too many Sig Stones. You get a better champ that's got better prestige right out of the gate, then yeah, you would have wasted all those on somebody that could have definitely utilized them more. Like Void. Like Void. Because I'm sure he's coming back. Definitely Robotics. Hey, man. What is up? Tab is something completely different. Tang is older than Sunny D. Man, we have a history lesson. I'm gonna have to like look this up now on Google. I just remember drinking as a kid and being like, oh, this stuff is like, so bitter. Just sugary is what comes to mind. But from what I'm gathering, Mango Tango is more like a mealy, thick, I wouldn't call it a shake necessarily, but it's something that a little bit more filling. Probably not considered a meal replacement program, though. Bolsh. Blade, best science champ in the game. You got it, Fitz. Tab is Coke's rip-off of Dr. Pepper. Pretty confident Sunny D and the orange juice McDonald's serves at this. Yeah. They want to charge you a lot of money for that, too. Donnie Banner, what is up? Bad life advice. Yep. I was having people search for Ladies of the Night earlier on Google, and to go find the first escort service they could. And of course, I'm sure it's reputable. I mean, you need to probably include that in your Google search. Reputable escort service, Ladies of the Night, and get your weekend started. All right, see you, BG. Take care, man. My mom drank Tab back. Tab, what you guys are saying, Tab, reminds me of Jolt Cola, Monkey Flower. I remember Jolt being a thing when I was younger. It was like, oh, Jolt Cola, like 2 times the caffeine. We're gonna get juiced, man. So, yeah, good old Jolt. And that stuff, man. Yeah, as soon as you took a drink, you could feel the sugar like eating the enamel off of your teeth. So, yeah, that couldn't have been very good for me, for sure. I mean, if you guys ever have a corroded battery post terminal in your car, in your vehicle, just take a Coke and pour it over it. and you can use a wire brush if you want to, but the Coke will literally take all the battery acid and corrosion build up around your terminal post and just wash it away. No problem. Shamrock Shake. Okay, my 11-year anniversary is on St. Patrick's Day, so I might have to grab me one of those too, Steiny. Old folks got to stick together. There you go, buddy. Mr. Pibb. Yep, I like me some Mr. Pibb time to time. It's been a while. It's good stuff. I mostly like a Sprite, and I like Ale 8 a lot. It's like a ginger ale soda with no caffeine. That's one of my favorite things to drink. It's just a very clean, like crisp drink, especially on like hot days and stuff, man. It's one of the best things one of the best things to drink to me personally. Best life advice: try your best and keep your expectations low. I knew that's probably pretty accurate in a majority of situations, sir. Yep. Then you can never be let down, right? Your 10th anniversary is on the 15th. Oh wow, cool, man. So strange. I'm trying to think what I was doing on my 1-year anniversary around that time. I have no idea, man. I was like 23, newly married. I'm banging it out. I'm out for now. Gonna go make some bad decisions at the bar. Okay, great stream. Thanks, Evil. Take care, buddy. We'll see you soon, my man. And don't drive drunk. Drive safe. Or wait a minute. This is bad life advice. I can't tell you to do that. You be safe, man. Take care. So mine is Deadpool Classic, Kang, Immortal Iron Fist, Thanos, which I do have. Ultron Classic. And Ultron Classic, which of course he's only the 5-star. 108 playable 4-star champs. Okay, sweet. Then I am not missing very many at all. 108. Let's see. I see. Here's the thing. I sold 6 whenever I was going for Medusa that time. I already got back Deadpool. I don't remember who else I sold though. I'd have to go rewatch that video. Ale 1. It stands for a late one. Very good, Bentopia. That is correct, sir. It's actually right there on the label if you read it. And I want to say too that it's made in Kentucky, which of course is where I live. Something about his dad made it at a county fair. I don't know. It's all, the whole description's right there on the bottle about where it came from. But yeah, it's a good ginger ale soda. I've never been much on like I mean, I like Mountain Dew too. Like if I get a fountain soda or something, I might grab Mountain Dew from time to time. But not been much on like Coke and Pepsi, at least for a very long time. Too much just I don't know, too much sugar on my teeth or something. You live in Kentucky as well, really? Yeah, man. I live in south of Louisville in E-Town. Just lost your basic streak in Arena? Oh man, sucks. I had that happen to me on stream one time. I had not lost my streak in, I don't know, a year? Months at least. And yep, sitting there and got a death match or something. Got wrecked. Dang it. So I can just show up at your house. Yeah. Let me give you my PO box. It's the same as BG's address. Oh, I forgot what he said. It was funny though. I am not that comedic. My sister and her family live in Louisville. Went to the Derby like 5 years straight. Nice, Wick. I went to the Derby a couple years in a row. Went to the infield. It's fun. It's a fun experience. I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm older now. I'd probably want like, you know, some box seats or something because the infield's kind of rowdy. It's for the younger generation. I'd rather dress nice and have a seat. But it's cool. I watch it on TV. My kids are starting to get into it, watching the horse race and stuff like that. I was trying to use 3-star champs and boost for item use, but I was at streak 15. Oh yeah, man. If you're gonna drop down, I don't know if what arena you're in, Dan, but if you're gonna drop down to like 330s or lower, you know, well, not really lower. You don't want to go too much lower, but if you're gonna drop to your 330s, wait until I like to wait until like 19, at least 18, 19, because I found that yeah, I could have a 15 streak, but and I've been at like 17 before too, and gotten those like super tough matchups where it's almost impossible because they just play so passive. They don't want the other specials, and gotten wrecked before too. So been there, man. Wait till like I said, about 18, 19, you'll be straight after that. Oh, you're in Prospect? Yeah, you're probably like I work a lot in Prospect and Louisville and stuff like that. So it's probably like 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. Are we gonna have to organize a Kentucky meetup like they're gonna do out west? Go to oh man, there's like a bar slash like bowling alley or something in Louisville. Damn it, I'm so bad with names sometimes because I don't frequent these places enough to remember what they're called. But I mean, if there was enough interest or enough people, my wife would, she, you know, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with all my nerdy friends who like to play our video game. Like, she's all telling me about how there's like, she's like, it's a real thing that there's addiction groups and stuff like this. It's like, yeah, I know, it's fine. I'm cool with my addiction. I'm good with it. I went to the infield mall school with friends. Yep, that's a good time to do it. My brother-in-law was with GE. Yep. So we were in fancy seats the last few years with Aaron Rodgers and those folks. Weck, yeah, man, that's where I'd like to hang out, buddy. That is where I would want to be, for sure. I don't got time to be wallowing around in the mud with drunk 20-year-olds anymore. I am no longer that young man. Much as it hurts my heart to say so. You can be funny, be many, like about your wait list. Jam, I have my moments. I have my moments. Some people make that indefinite wait list and they don't even know it. Is Ghost Rider's Fate Seal is Ghost Rider's Fate Seal that is effective against Medusa? Yeah, it's effective. It's great for Medusa, dude. So if you can, like, when you start out a fight against Medusa, and let's say you're full health, let's say you did a heavy attack, and then maybe a bleed, and then a 5-hit, add your fury, throw on the Fate Seal, you'd probably be good until you got your SP3, and then could put the Last Judgment on her and totally lock off all of her buffs the rest of the fight. But yeah, she gets roughed up pretty good by Ghost Rider for sure. Gloria Man, what's up? Just hanging out here, doing pretty good. I think I started this arena with just under 5 million. Right at 5 million? I think I was right at 5 million maybe. And I'm sitting at 6.1, 6.2. So yeah, it's going good. I'm gonna at least run my 5 stars here this evening before I probably take off, chill out, watch some more women's curling, the Olympics. Hey, Quick Shot, what's up, dude? When is the next Quick Shot drinking or eating vodka-soaked gummy bears stream, man? Because I had a lot of fun watching that. I think your crowd did too, man. It was a blast. You can be a funny, funny man. I thought about doing something similar, but man, me and alcohol, like, we're not really getting along. Christmas Eve about ruined a lot of things for me in real life, drinking with a buddy. So I don't know. The thought of alcohol right now, man, it just makes me cringe and throw up a little bit. Have your notifications on? Yeah, of course I got notifications on. Oh, well, no. Oh, is that yours? Did you post something? Because I have it turned, like, I would go into my notifications before I start streaming, and I have it say never. But it always wants to, like, drop that down where it says YouTube. You have a YouTube notification. It's like, dude, I told you, like, I don't want any notifications. So I don't know how to stop that. Alcohol is your friend? Yeah, till it's not. Until it is not. Let's see. Angela, well, Cable gets magnetized too. That's alright. We'll keep rocking. Later, Jan. Thanks for swinging by, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you just post something and it popped up. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it does that. Like, normally, when I have it set to having notifications on, of course, it would say Quick Shot Gaming has posted, you know, whatever, which is fine. But for these streams, I try to, you know, keep any of my posts my notifications to a minimum. Like my text messages, I have to turn that off too, just in case, you know, if something wants to come through. But yeah, I don't know why it still pops up as a notification telling me an app says you have a notification. It's like, dude, I thought I tried to tell you to go away. Oh, your new video would have saved him some units. Quick shot, Juan Rosales here. I feel I never want to drink after my best friend's 21st birthday. Hey, good time to stop right there. I don't mind the, like, after Christmas Eve, drinking Fireball like a fool, which I don't even drink alcohol anyway, for the most part. And then to go out as hard as I did within that short period of time was just a huge lapse in judgment, a huge mistake. Anyway, I had a glass of wine about a month ago, and it was pretty good. I could feel it, you know, I was like, oh, it's alright, I like this, but after that, like, yeah, man, I'm not even a casual beer drinker, so I'm good. Me and alcohol, I mean, I've had my good times with it for sure. Would have posted it sooner, but I couldn't find it in the streams. I see. Oh, you put together a video from your streams. I see. Sentry wrecking this fool. Oh, 2% for my vanquishing blow. It's all good. I've been doing pretty good, man. I think the third day just ended of vanquishing blows, and the first 2 days I got the 1 to 20%, which gave out an additional 200 5-star shards. So that was nice, man. That's all adding up very quickly. And then this last one though, ended with a special 2. Like, man, that's pretty hard. So I ended up just in the, just rank rewards, 61 to 100% or whatever it is. 14 hours of 5.4. Oh, I'm so glad I did a legend run on that, man. Done in, when I do it in 7 hours 30 minutes, I think it was. Or was it 6 hours and 30 minutes? I can't even remember now. Yep, went in, rocked it, got it done, out. Yeah, here's one that I can't. Oh, SP1, look at all that damage. Now I can't even parry because she wants to evade. Oh, Spider Gwen. At least when they buffed her a little bit, she's not as painful to use in arena. Oh, dude, quick shot, yeah, man. I feel you. Doing a 4-star double immunes. I watched it. It hurt my soul. And of course, I mean, it probably was cheaper for you because I ran double suicides, and then, you know, I had to potion up Stark Spidey pretty often, and all those energy refills I purchased, which I guess you purchased a lot of the same because you wanted to get it done. But yeah, it was a grind for sure, and it really wasn't as, I think I might have spent like total with all the potions I bought and energy refills and everything, maybe like 2,000 units. So it really wasn't that bad. It was nowhere near what BG had to spend because he was doing the Stark Spidey thing, and I went quite a significantly different route. Although I did use Stark a lot more than Legacy did on his run, but it wasn't near as bad, for sure. The Devious Assassin, what is good, my friend? Juan, you got 3 chapters left to 100% 5.4. Awesome, man. Just stay at it steady. You'll get it done. Those rewards are not going anywhere unless you need them, like, immediately or something. Tommy Jackson, my man, what is going on? Yeah, my roster at this point, like, I I fall asleep a lot of times trying to run everybody. It's hard. I don't even run all my 5 stars a lot of times. I'll get most of the way through and I'll wake up, my phone's been on for however long, and, or I'll come back on the next day, restart the app, be like, oh yeah, I'll go do this arena, and I'll realize like I did the first fight of a 3-fight match and then I just fell asleep. So, and I'm sure that's a common occurrence with a lot of us. It's like, yeah, arena put me to bed. Again, I've been sleeping on my couch until like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and then getting up and going to bed. And it's okay, it ain't too big a deal, but I would like to get myself on a little bit more normal sleep schedule. I've always just been a late night kind of guy, man. I like staying up till like 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. It goes back to probably my, well, for a long time really. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. So my wife, she had a job where she worked, you know, 8 to 4, whatever it was, so she went to bed pretty early every night. And as soon as she was in bed asleep, man, I'd go downstairs and hop on my PlayStation, jump on Call of Duty, and play till probably like 4 in the morning. I'd go to bed, of course she'd go to work. I'd wake up around the time she got home for lunch, and I would get my work done in 4 or 5 hours or whatever, because I've always worked from home for the most part since I graduated college. And then kind of just starting to do it all over again. But yeah, I've always been a night person. And with my kids now, of course, I gotta be up with them at 6:30 every day, so I don't sleep a lot. 2 chapters left in 5.4. Nice. I'm definitely glad to have it done. Thanos is a fun character to play a little bit in Arena. He's got that heal block. That's about all he does. Although his signature ability is reducing the opponent's attack by a percentage based on his signature level. And I'm actually curious on how that might do in war on like a flare node, where it gives them 400% additional attack, but they're degenerating, right? So would his signature ability then take and decrease that attack back down to, like, let's say maybe only 100% or 200%, thus lengthening the fight? I might rank him up. I just can't get basics, man, for the life of me. Like if I get any, it's like I throw a couple here, a couple there on a champ I think I want to rank up, and whatever. Nah, I don't need the rewards anymore. I'm chilling after my last feature. Nothing but basics for you now. Got to expand your arena roster. I feel you. The only reason I'm really considering the new featured ones is because my last 5 basics have like literally just sucked. And actually, they weren't all basics. The first one was a featured Mephisto crystal, or was it Medusa? It was one of the two. Anyway, I got Red Hulk, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just doing basics. Then I got Red Hulk again, and then I got Luke Cage, and then I got Carnage, and then I got Netflix freaking Daredevil yesterday. So they ain't treating me any better. Of course, I have gotten some good champs from basic, like Archangel, and I know that they're in there, but I'm gonna mix it up and try to get my arena roster's fine. So I'm gonna try to get those high god tier champs. Modern Warfare 2 is so good. Oh man, it was the game, dude. I mean, there was so many people on. I had a solid group of 5 or 6 guys that were on every night with us. We would just roll through hardcore headquarters with all our gold crosses, just raping people. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Had the headsets on, that whole thing. Those are good times, man. Those are good times. Definitely the best game, Juan. Unduped Modok any good on war defense? You know, I read somebody posted earlier and it said that he's not really good unless he's duped. Although I think we might have an unduped one. I'm not sure. That goes on defense somewhere. But honestly, I need to read his signature ability and see what it's all about. But from what I've heard, he's best awakened. The dupe doesn't do much. Okay, well there you go. Maybe he is good. Infinite Warfare. I don't know if I ever got to that one. I pretty much stopped. Like, we played Modern Warfare, the first one, and then I think like Black Ops, and there were some others that started coming out, but we always kind of gravitated towards just Modern Warfare. And then I started building a house. I had my daughter, my first child, and a couple years later started building a house, and just really didn't have time for it too much anymore. So yeah, kind of just fell out on it. Use it, dude, so I can try to get this SP1 on you. Alright, screw it. You and brother are about to do Realm of Legends to rank up Blade? Realm of Legends? What are you going to get out of there to rank up Blade? Alright, Steiny. Take care, buddy. Thanks for swinging by, man. BDAC 4 without a single rank 5 or rank 3 5-star. How good am I doing? Also, you were level 40. Well, I mean, I apparently you're pretty good, man. I don't know what champs you were using. I guess 440, or how long it took you, but that's pretty good accomplishment. It can be beat as long as you play well, but you gotta have some sort of regeneration or something like that. Feel you my last basics before saving for Blade, Groot, Hulkbuster, Netflix, Daredevil, and Hawkeye. Hawkeye, decent consolation, man. He's actually a really good champ. I have him at rank 3. I don't use him anywhere because I have better champs, but he's good. The others, not so much. Modern Warfare is the best. Yeah, Modern Warfare is pretty good. Oh wait, just Call of Duty. Okay, Modern Warfare came out after the first one. Yeah, it was a pretty good one. Was that the one with the, it was like the airport and... I can't even remember. Dude, it's literally been... my daughter's 7. I was still playing right around the time she was born. And it's probably been 6 years, I'd say, since I played any of those games. And then I went to fire up my PS3 once I'd moved into my new house and all that. And I go to turn it on and like it just won't even turn on. And I tried to replace the heatsink on the processor and it's shot. So yeah, rip. Although I do still have my Xbox 360 that works, and I've got a version, let's see, it's Gears of War 3 that I never opened from Christmas like 4 years ago or something, 4 or 5 years ago. And I would definitely like to dust that off, man, because those games are, to me, were really good. And the graphics and everything, I'd throw it up on the big screen, just sit there and game out and listen to the story and be kind of freaked out, because I like horror stuff as well. I don't know if you guys got into like the Resident Evil games when they first came out, but the early ones, like the first one, man, that was the creepiest game in the world to me at the time. So I'm sure if I revisit it, it's pretty intense. How's MCOC lately? Haven't been on. Nairman, it's great. There's a lot of great content, a lot of great updates, a lot of really good things going on. If you ever decide to come back, you have 2 basics. Realm of Legends gives 2 basics, and I'm also taking them to rank 3. Realm of Legends gives 2 basics, huh? Dude, it's been a long time since I've done Realm of Legends, so I didn't know it gave basics. I must have just forgot about it. But awesome, yeah, if they're there for you, go get them done so you can get the champs anyway. That will do for him, Juan. Oh, okay, awesome. I feel you there too. I pulled Moon Knight like 3 or 4 times in a very short period of time. It was like, come on, man, like I'm done pulling Moon Knight. Let's go. Give me somebody else. See, that's that 4% chance, right? I only had a 4% chance to get Moon Knight. Got him 3 times in a row. Why can't I get Void 3 times in a row? That'd be pretty sweet. What champs do I refresh when doing a feature grind? Anders, I'm not sure. I will refresh, when I did that grind for Killmonger, I refreshed Stark, Spider-Man, Blade, 565, and Cable 6-star. Now that I've got Green Goblin as a 6-star, I would do my 2 6-stars, Cable, Green Goblin, and Blade, 565. So refresh now is going to cost me 50 units instead of 40, but I'll get more points. That wouldn't be too bad. Got Halo 4 for years and just played the campaign this week. Nice. I never played Halo, ever. Not once. I watched it played a couple times, but I never played Halo. You know, people loved it though, but it is right up there with like Call of Duty. in terms of I guess fan base and how much people are into it and everything. And the campaign, yeah, that's the fun stuff. Like I think whenever I tried to play my PlayStation, I had satellite internet, and it was just it started to lag when I tried to play online, and I just wasn't any good. But I've got a little bit better internet now. Whether or not it could support live online gaming, I don't know. But yeah, if I was gonna play Gears of War, I would just get onto the campaign, the story mode, and rock it. You got Resident Evil 1 on PS1. It still works. Oh, dude, that game. Like, there's a few things in that game that like really stick in my mind that freak me out, and one of them being whenever you are like walking down that hallway and the dogs jump through the windows at you. Oh man, first few times like you don't know what's coming, it scared the hell out of me. It's just so creepy because the way they do that door thing, like you go to a door and you want to open it, and it has a cutaway animation where a door is opening. You don't know what's going to pop up on the other side of that door because it's not fluid like today's video games where they open the door and you immediately see what's there. It's like the waiting thing. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Laura Grant, hello, son of a B Manny, good to see you. You take care of BG and his liquid diet. You need to buy Alien Isolation. Really good horror game. Interesting. I would like to find something else, but man, all my free time is if I'm not like hanging out with my family or doing something with my friends or something. If it's game related, it's for sure MCOC, man. I mean, I'm on pretty much all day because I mean I work from home, so it's really easy to just look down, check line app, make sure I'm good in Alliance Quest, Alliance War, that kind of thing. So it's not too bad. I haven't tried Fortnite. I'm not big on PC gaming, but if I ever got a PS4, I might check it out. Hey Karthik, what's up, my man? You had a 440 Iceman and Ultron, 235 Gilly, 330 Black Widow, and a 125 Star-Lord Undute. I'm calling BS. The Bento. No offense. Because what good is a 125 Star-Lord Undute? I don't see you making any progress with that champ. Now the 440 Iceman and Ultron. Okay, the 235 Gilly. Yeah, sure. 330 Black Widow. You're starting to stretch, and then Undute Star-Lord. Nah. I'm giving you a thumbs down. What's up, White Bronco? Appreciate it, man. I like to, since yesterday when I posted that Void video, I did it from my phone, right? Well, I didn't post it from my phone, but I was able to just record on my phone, offload it to my computer, upload to YouTube, not a lot, no voiceover, nothing, just showing what I thought was a decent fight. I might try to do a little bit more stuff like that, but really, I like these live streams where I can kind of hang out with you guys. Just watch The Conjuring. That's good. Watch The Conjuring 2 now. I just watched The Conjuring 2 the other night. It's good. Played Halo more than you played any other game until MCOC? Nice. Yep, that's how I lived my life with Call of Duty, man. I was a hardcore gamer. Very good. When I turned it on, like, sensitivity set to max. Like, we're gonna rock it. Let's go. Yeah, outside the clothing store, Ross, you've been there, man. Creepy game. Loved it. It would scare the hell out of my kids, man. They have nightmares. I can't let them see that shit. Not yet, anyway. I can't wait to scare my kids. They need to get a little older first. For Wife is in tier 9 now. Hey, congratulations. You won one war in a row. Hey, congratulations. You gotta start somewhere, man. The streak starts at 1. How do I get to be a B Manny leader? You have to make a Brian Grant officer, and then it's all downhill. That's all you have to do. Then you've won the game. Oh, 11. 11 wars in a row? Is he gonna endure this? I don't have on willpower. Well, hey, if you've won 11 wars in a row, that's pretty sick. Congratulations. It's a good run. Play on PS4, don't do PC gaming. Yeah, Devious Assassin. It's all about the controller for me, man. I'm sure I could, like, I know Joel, does the whole gaming mouse and everything. Like, I I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I didn't grow up on that. I didn't. I grew up with controllers in my hands. Rock and roll. Game on. Your comment getting deleted? I don't see any deleted comics, buddy. Popped open a premium that I sent from my second account to my level 29 account. I popped it open at 4-star She-Hulk. Well, congratulations. More arena fodder and potential 5-star shards if you ever dupe her again. You know, it's funny. Whenever I went to open my 3 PHCs earlier, I loaded them, you know, one at a time, because I only had 3 6,000 shards or whatever. And I noticed that the direction one of them came in from really registered with me. I was like, oh, that's going to be a 4-star. And sure enough, I popped them, and there was a 4-star Mephisto waiting on me. And so I almost still think that there is something to that, like, direction of which way they come in type thing going on. I don't know. Save for Blade, he said. Don't let Brian ruin your lines. Yeah, no kidding. Good advice, bad execution. Your execution was poor, Laura. That's the problem. You had the advice, you had the tools, but you didn't use them right. Alright, so I started with 5. Okay, so apparently I can do like 1.6 million with my 5 stars and my 6 stars, approximately. Okay, that's not bad. So if I do another 1.6, that put me like 8.2. So really I gotta do like 1.5 rounds tomorrow, and then I can focus the rest of my 5 stars on this for Saturday and Sunday morning. I ought to be able to hit... I probably, in the feature, I probably won't be able to hit the top 10% reward, but I can probably definitely get that 11 to 20 or 25, whatever it is. But anyway, but I hate horror. The crap's just useless. I enjoy it, man. I like being scared. I like being, you know, in those intense feelings where your heart's beating a little bit, stuff like that. It's fun for me. EAC, good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna probably call it here. I think I've run all my 550s, all my 5 stars are done. Let me check my energy real quick. Oh, I got 1 bolt. We can go fight Vision real fast, as long as nobody else is taking him out. Just push to his SP2 as much as possible and save units and revives. Also, I can get multi-100 hit combos. Yeah, but dude, that sucks. It's a lot of time. I probably would have personally waited. Oh, is that gonna say Gran? He did it to me again. Son of a B-Manny. Alright, I'll taxi whoever wants to fight Hyperion. What link is up? I might fight him. Enhanced Special 2, Power Start 2, Special 2 Bias. Let me back out real quick, and I'll throw Stark Spidey at him. Yeah, okay, it's just the one. Alright, I'm focused up for this. I don't ever do this. I don't ever bring Stark Spidey to Alliance Quest, so let's see how it goes. Premium I got came a certain direction. Yeah, yep. It seems to be like to the bottom right of the button you push to pop them. What should you have done, Laura, to get him? You have to have specialized knee pads to do that kind of stuff. Apparently they don't have them on the West Coast yet. He said it came from the corn and made sure it wasn't a liar. It's a good call. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'm too slow, young man. I got you. Alright, I'm going to focus up on this. I'm probably going to lose Stark here, but let's go. You better throw it, though, buddy. Come on, Special 2 Bias. Thank you. I don't care that it's unblockable. Just let me hit you. Okay, taunt. I need to learn from BG's video about letting him auto-evade that. Come Come on, taunts on. 70%. Oh, he's not going to throw it. Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, he's going to kill me, Gran, right here. I had a taunt on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do if he doesn't want to throw it. Oh, in the bin. Bummer. He destroyed me. I don't like fighting him with anybody but Magic. I'll bring Magic tomorrow. Gosh, man. I was even planning on maybe using Stark against Dormammu just because of the simple fact that he could build all those poise charges, but oh well. Anyway, Gran's got him taken care of. Yeah, hold on, I got wrecked. I mean, special 2 bias, right? And I had a taunt on, which throws 70% additional, you know, makes him want to throw it. And he just stands there. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I pushed him too far before I tried to start baiting. Anyway, it don't matter. He'll go down. Life will go on. Anyway, everybody enjoy your Gran. I'll clean him up. Nope. Man, I could... I don't want to throw Blade at him. Because Blade can help me with Dormammu later. See, there's Quick Shot. We'll let Quick Shot take him on. Or, well, he burned him up, burned up Hawkeye earlier. Quick Shot could probably take care of him. Yeah, special 2 bias. Yeah, right. No kidding, man. Even with the taunt up, didn't want to chuck it, but never bothered fighting Hyperion Mini with Stark. I've only tried it one other time, and it went just like this. So yeah, I think I'm good on that. And then Blade, yeah, I don't need him getting wrecked by this dude because I need to use him for Dormammu later. But anyway, we got plenty of time. But thanks for swinging by the stream, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for keeping me company on this grind. Definitely made it go a lot easier, a lot smoother. Not fall asleep in a chair. And until next time, we will see you on the battlefield. Take care.